そこにアイテムがあると R1 ボタンを押してしまう。あ、こんなとこ行けんの？あ、こんなとこ行けんだ。まあ行ったとこでだったな。チャーパーの一つぐらいは欲しかった。まあでも俺チャーパー全部取りましたトロフィー獲得してたから多分全部見てるんだよな、チャーパー。じゃあいいか。そしてここなんかすごいな。すごい芸術的な殺され方をしてる。この人とかこの体勢で静止するのは無理でしょっていう話はあるんだけど、あ、今武器出せないところか。じゃあお待たせしました、平戸場さん。ちょっとすげえ胸を凝視する人みたいなカメラアングルになった。平戸場実際美人は美人なんだけど、ちょっとやっぱ髪型がパンクすぎるから美人だと思えないんだよな。
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it
後
can't
ろ
be
から見た
stopped.
時はやっぱ
How did you interrupt it?
ほぼ坊主みたい
I
になっ
don't
てる。
know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us.
あ、ごめん、
Do you
会
see
話
it?
聞いてな
There's
かったけ
nothing
ど
there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it.
幻覚の
Oh,
話を
crap.
してる。
Now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The
Right, right.
reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
過去に P3 が受けた手術の後遺症で
Did
幻覚を
Sechenov
見
not
てる。
tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles,
サチノフから聞いてないの？
my head.
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voshot polymer extension is clearly receiving an
ボスフォートって
unidentified
い
stream of
う
external data.
機器を今
What's that interface?
P3
Who are you
の
talking to?
脳に
It's a
埋め込
chatting
まれてるん
artificial
ですよね。
librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait,
Charles?
What data? What Voshot polymer extension?
The Voshot polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What?
ド
Yourself?
ミトリーと
And why are you calling Dr.
私
Sechenov
で
Dmitri? Who
ボ
are
ス
you?
フォートという機材を開発した。
This will be difficult to
機材
explain.
装置かな。
I am
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking
平
is
戸場
true,
は正体
I
に
should
気
be
づい
able
た
to
ようだな。
access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
ムービーイン。
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code
フ
accepted.
ラッフィー。
Access granted.
ガバガバパスワード。
Charles, are you there?
あ、チャールズ無視し始めた。
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that
チャー
was
ルズの
short.
正体は
So how could he be
チャ
Zaharov?
ーリトン・ザ
Professor
ハロフ教
Zaharov
授
was
でした。
developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module, the one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments.
たびたび出てきたザハロフってい
The
う
result was
研究者
disastrous
が
and unpredictable.
チャールズの正体で AI でも何でもなかったっていう話です。
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what
Zaharov は
happened to his body all that
天
much.
才的な研究者ではあった。いつ正体に気づいたのか。
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline,
平戸場はザハ
I
ロ
had
フの
no idea
弟子みた
Sechenov
いな
had stashed
人だっ
his
たから。
consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
チャールズがまあチャーリトンのなんかちょっともじりみたいな。
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because
人
Sechenov
格を
never
手袋
dismisses
に
what
移
he can
植したん
use.
ですよね。
It's
確か
easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already.
サチノフはなんでそれを
What's funny is
P3
that you
に
seem
渡
to
した
have
の
made
か。
friends with your glove.
最後までやったけどなんかあんまりしっくりこなかった
Got feelings, you
な
know, being
動
alive
機が。
and all. So does he.
Did.
あ、お前はなぜそんな冷静に話し
How
て
can you
冷
talk
静でいら
about
れるん
this
だ。
so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
まあ死んでからだいぶ経ってるしってことか。じゃあどうしたら中入れる？
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
サチノフ、レベデフ、ザハロフ、
Fluffy, huh?
フラッフィ
So
ー。
what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
フラッフィー
I'm
が
sure you
ザ
would
ハロ
have
フが
smashed the
飼っ
door
て
with
た
your bare fists.
モコモコの
But now
猫。
Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn
リンボ世
everything
界
about
で
you.
何回か見たやつですね。フラッフィー。でここでまあ怒涛の種明かしパートが始まるんですけど、
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
レコードが42個ありますね。これまあなんかガチで
Stop stalling. Everything's crystal clear to me, but you might
Hi.
benefit from hearing it. Where's the entry I'm supposed to play back, P3? Stop stalling.
なんか持ってこないといけないのか。確か。あ、はいはい。このなんかボビン。これを入れるのかな。
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved.
これどうしようかな。
Since Agent
どこ
Plutonium's
まで
condition was less
どこまで
severe,
流すか迷
it
うん
was
だよな。
possible to return him to combat readiness. However,
1周目ゲーム実況を撮った時はもう全部流したんですよ。30分間ずっとこの感じの
These are just general
映像を流
observations.
すっていうのを
Find
やったん
another
ですけど、
recording.
いいことだったとは思えない。まあアーカイブってだけあってテキスト量がすごいんですけど、まあペア端末、まあ、1個試しに開くとまあずらずらとねいろいろ書いてあるんだけど、まあちょっと動画中でさすがに扱うのはもう無理な量なので、
Here's another one.
興味ある人はおのおの読んでくださいって、まあ、てか普通に読まないんだろうなみんなこの量は。改めて見るとやっぱ文章量えぐいわ。
Okay, play this one.
ゲーム的にはまあこのレコード3つを持ってはめればストーリーは進みます。これ見とけばまあ一応必要な情報はわかるので、まあプルトニウムっていうエージェントというか、KGB の部隊にいた人が、なんか渋滞で運ばれてきたんで、
Crispy. I'll get another one.
ちょうど
Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject?
まあ命を救ってくれたんだ、恩人なんだぞって言ってるんですけ
So
ど、
you're a volunteer, huh? Then
なん
why
か
are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before
なんだ
they
っけな。
always told me what they were doing.
ヨー
I'll
ロ
go
ッ
get
パ
another
の
recording.
なんちゃら戦役で負傷して戻ってきた。ちょっとそういえば俺アトミックハードのストーリーの解説ノートを書いてたわ。今それ自分で読み直して真実を思い出しました。やっぱ何事も書いておくといいね。真実を思い出したよ。ブルガリアの戦役で負傷したんですね。P3 というかプルトニウムは。で、サチノフに手術してもらって、その時にボスフォートっていう装置を、ボスフォートを脳に埋め込まれたんですね。
Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev.
あいや、ここそういえば1周目でも落ちたわ、このタイミングで。
Procedure. Implant the
何
Voss
話したっけ？
neuropolymer brain function extension.
忘れちゃったな。
Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic
まあ
memories.
とにかく P3 は脳にボスフォートっていう装置を埋め込まれてて、このムービー切り替えで落ちてんだよな。
The first two operations were
何がいけないんだ
unsuccessful.
ろう。
The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage
ブルガリアでの戦闘で
the patient will likely
P3 は重傷を
have to
負
be
って、
Did
euthanized.
you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
で
The
肉
frontal
体的にも
lobes
脳
are
も
partially destroyed,
重大な
causing the
ダメージを
patient
受
to
けてて、
experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
まあP3 実は独身じゃなくて妻がいて、でこの人も KGB
It's all
の
bullshit. I've never been married.
エージェントだったんですけど、ブルガリアの戦役で同じく重傷を負ったんですよね。なので P3 は手術で助かったんですけど、その妻の記憶を思い出すと暴れるので、その記憶を消したわけですね。
There's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
でボスフォートっていうモジュールが今、ボスフォートっていう装
Your
置が、
body will kill whoever he tells it to.
今 P3 の頭に埋め込まれてるので、
Fucking horseshit.
サチノフはその気になれ
Hallucinations.
ば
Are they also setting off?
No.
P3 をいつでもリンボの世界に送ることができる。
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right.
妻の記憶を奪われ、
existence from your memory.
なんかサチノフの
Collective to be a mind
奴隷みたい
control
な
system.
形で
Who said Sechenov?
ずっと働いてたのが明らかに
You can't even tell
Not
this in
that.
that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
ただまあラストまでやるとこれもなんだろうな、なんかよく分かんなくなるんだよな。まあとにかく真実を知るためにはサチノフを直接
What's
問い
the
詰めな
plan,
いと
Major?
いけないっすよね。 P3 さん。
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop
サチノフはチェロメイで俺を待っている。
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
だから行きましょうなんですけど、
and then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator
行
and
き
get
ま
us
しょう
back
な
to
ん
the
だけど、
surface.
ああはい、エレベーターもハッキングしてるんでこれで地上に出れる。
Major, I have no data about
あ
this
あこんなやつ
incident.
いたな。
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the
Zaharov.
club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charles, right?
AI のふりしてたけど、
Zaharov.
ザハロフ、まあ、ザハロフもともと頭がめちゃくちゃ良かったから、
There's nothing to
自分の
explain,
頭の
Major. You're just
中
as
の
much a
やつを
Charles to
こ
me as I am
う
a
データ
perfect
引っ張ってきた
stranger
ふりして答えてたってこと
Sechenov
だ。
murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of
だから
power.
まあ
Then he
全然助けにならなかっ
brainwashed
た
and
し、
manipulated you. How could I trust either of you?
あとなんかバレエの時やたら詳しかったのとかもザハロフの趣味なんだ
I
な。
wanted to see who was
バレエに詳しかったんだな。
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are
まあチャールズの言い訳としては、あの状況ではもう AI のふりをするしかなかった。誰が敵か味方かも俺は分からなかったんだと。
Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought
あ
control.
とフィラトバがつけてるソートデバイスとか P3 につけてもなんか脳を手術してるから使えないんだ。オープニングでそういえばソートデバイス使えなかったね P3。
It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And
エカテリーナ
you are
が
going to like what I'm about
P3
to
の
tell you,
妻
Comrade
の
Major.
名前。
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina,
Ah,
or Katya,
hi.
as you called her, was a highly
エカ
qualified
テリー
agent.
ナ、あだ名がカチャ
As a child, she
も、
studied ballet and made
アルゼン
significant
ティムユニ
achievements
ットってい
in both
う
dance and martial arts.
P3 が所属してた
Ballet and
KGB の
martial
部隊
arts.
にいた
Are
と
you。trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss
バレエ
would
と
never
マ
do
ーシャル
something
アー
like
ツ
that.
が
Just
得
look
意
at me,
で、
Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into
うん
this
その人格を今サチノフがボディーガードに使ってる双子に移植してたんですよね。
into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... Holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
はい。プリセツカヤ劇場でバレリーナ型ロボ性的なあれをなんかしてるっていう話で、サチノフももしかしたらみたいな話がまああったんですけど、でここでエカテリーナ P3 の妻の人格がその双子型ロボに移植されてるんで、まあなんだろうな、見方によってはこういわゆる寝取られというか P3 の妻をサチノフが奪ったっていう形になるんですけど、なんか最後までやってもサチノフがどういう意図でそれをやったのかは不明だったんですよね。アトミックハートストーリー的にモヤモヤしてるポイント何個かあるんだけど、その中の一つだな。サチノフがなぜ P3 の妻の人格を双子型ロボに移植したのか、その真意っていうのは知りたいな。
Let's go.
純粋にそのバレエとマーシャルアーツのスキルがもったいないと思って移植したのか、
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
それとも純粋に女として狙ってたのかっていうのを。
Shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
でまたリンボに飛ばされるわけですね。まあアトミックハートに生存者などいないということで進みましょう。サチノフ。こっちか。こういう閉鎖空間嫌だな。
And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
そうだな。まあこの先行くともうラスボス戦に一直線ですね。
Themselves to science. On the other side of the world,
リンボ世界やっぱ全然楽しくないんだ。
they're playing with the power of the masses. Science shattered to pieces by the husks.
はあ、まあサチノフ教授がなんか言うとりますけ
Systems
ど、
that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all.
いい場所だね。
Get rid of money and let robots toil for us.
あ、フラッフィーってこいつですね。ザハロフのペット。
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about
じゃあ
malfunctioning at facility 38.
リンボから脱出した P3 ですが、ジナバーさん。
Finally back with us, Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
ジナバーさんやっぱ改めてどうやって移動してるんだよは来るな。
You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sell
あ、で、そうそう、
at the drop of a hat.
妻のエカテリーナの母親がグラニー・ジナなんですよね。
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka, our Katinka. They played hell with your memories, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename
エカテ
Blesna,
リーナ・
member of
ネ
the
チャイエ
Argentum
フ、
Spec Ops Squad.
コード
So
ネー
you
ムブレ
must
スナ。
be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov.
だから義母なのかな。義理の母。
Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
ついでにジナバーさんの記憶も消されてたってことなのかな。
I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's
フィ
everywhere.
ラトバは
You scattered her to the
フィラトバは
flames.
風になった。
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like
登
I
場
don't
人
have one?
物マジでサチノフとジナバーさん以外
Anything
全
will
員
do. I just
out
need
に
to
なっ
blow
た。
my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the
Fine, fine, I
world.
get it.
自分の頭を吹っ飛ばそうとする
I'll give you
自暴自棄になって
weapons,
P3 はもう銃で
only if you
俺は
promise me you'll
自分の
put that
頭を撃つって言い
freak
出すけ
down
ど
once and for all.
ジナバーさんがまあそれに対して怒るわけですね。
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What
Charles.
is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
知り合いなんだよ
You
な。
devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
サチノフを
Jeez,
撃
get
ち
off
殺
my
してくれ
back。already. Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind.
めっちゃ早口で状況を整理する P3。
According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
で時間付き選択肢まあ1番選んでみましょうか。I'm out。
I'm not laying a finger on Sechenov.
俺は降りるぜ。
I'm out. I've had enough of this game.
英語よく分かんなかったけど
What the
1番が
hell?
一番いい選択肢って決まって
Are
るか
you
ら。
some scared little bitch?
You're making a mistake, Major. Head to Charlemagne
If
now.
you're so worried about your righteous
みんな
vengeance,
ブチ切
you
れ
can
て
go
る
there yourselves. This is my decision, not yours. I'm not helping Sechenov anymore. I've done enough harm. But I'm not playing executioner for a member of the Academy, a hero of the Soviet Union, and a scientific genius. I'm sure
俺
he
は
knows
もう
what he's
何も
doing.
知らん。
He is just
Is
using
that
you!
so?
俺は
Then
降
why
りる
am
ぜ
I in that limbo, huh? Why aren't you dead? The wizard isn't doing a good job from behind his curtain. By the way, Cherton, I was thinking,
Yes?
you fucked up. This fucking Voskhod polymer extension in my head, it was your invention. You tried to use people long before Collective came into being. Maybe Sechenov wants to knock the bullshit out of people's heads by crushing their spirit, but he isn't turning people into monsters just like me. Or he'd just use Vossard instead of the thought controller and the shots!
You're making a mistake!
チャールズを引き抜いて、
You asshole! There. That's better.
まあ逃亡エンドと呼ばれているアトミックハートの終わらせ方なんですけど、
Major P3 did not provide any information about his destination, but Dr. Sechenov views this infraction as insignificant. Near the exit used by
その後の行方は誰も知らないみたいな
unidentified object made of black polymer. Its design is
終わり方なんだけど、
Due to its small size, the polymer object in question could not be further analyzed in the footage.
なんかでも DLC 第1弾やった時、この終わり方が静止っぽかったんだよな、驚くべきことに。まあさすがにこのままじゃ終われないのでリロードしたんですけど、こっからどういう始まり方だこれ。さすがにこのままじゃ終われないので、戻ってきまして、まあ2番選びましょう。ラスボス戦に行きましょう。結局なんかこの質問の回答に時間制限あるやつ、ほぼここしか出てこないんだよな。武器を見せてくれ、ジナバーさん。でここに来るわけですね。ムービー終わった後、なぜか P3 素手状態になってオープニングムービー以来の素手になるっていうちょっと面白いところなんだけど、なんかちょっと十字キーをしたら武器持っちゃった。それじゃあ今回はお話が多くなったのでちょっと退屈だった人もいるかもしれないですけど、まあ種明かしパートなのでしょうがないですね。次回ラストバトルになります。多分動画的にも最後になるので、気合を入れていきたいなと思います。それではありがとうございました。